I'm glad to see you again today. In this episode, I'm going to talk about Super Mario Galaxy. I just finished the game, I played it on the Nintendo Switch on the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collections, and I'll give you my thoughts, and at the end I'll give you my score, as always. So, let's start. Did I enjoy Super Mario Galaxy? I absolutely adore this game. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it and I liked it. And I'm kind of speechless because I played all three games on the collection now, and the awesome thing is to see the way how they progressed, what kind of changes they made throughout the three games. Again, these are the first three 3D Mario games, and to see that they changed the art style, the controls, and the gameplay, that was something really cool. And the thing that I loved most about this game is the gameplay. Absolutely. I loved that they played with space, with gravity. The level design was just amazing. It was so unique. I haven't seen anything like that before, and it was addicting. It was so cool, for instance, to walk around three-dimensional spherical objects and to, again, have all these levels where they played with gravity. You were upside down, and they mixed up left and right and up and down, and that was so amazing. And I don't know if you remember back as a child when you were, for instance, on a bouncy castle or on a trampoline, and you were jumping there for hours, it felt like, as a kid back then, and you came off of the trampoline or the bouncy castle. I don't know if you remember the sensation that you still felt like you're jumping, that jumping sensation, you still had that. And the same here goes for Super Mario Galaxy. I had play sessions 1 or 2 hours a day, and every time I quit the game and I did something else like cooking or whatever, I had still a sensation walking around three-dimensional objects upside down, and again having mixed up gravity, and that was so unique, so awesome. I had a smile on my face even after playing and doing something different. But while I was playing, I was just sitting there and smiling because, again, the level design, the gameplay was amazing. I really loved it. And this is something, I think so far it's my favorite Mario game. It even beat Super Mario Odyssey, which until this point was my favorite Super Mario 3D game. But this one just takes the cake. Super Mario Galaxy was amazing. Another thing that I absolutely liked was the theme. It's played in space. You had all these galaxies and planets and suns and little stars, and that was something really cool. There's always something that catches my eye, that I like to, that draws me into, is again space themed stuff, and that's something I really loved. They kind of combined this with a little story. It's the introduction of Rosaline, and the story kind of is told within a small little child's book, and the art style in that child's book was fantastic. And also what was great is you had to unlock each chapter of that child's book. So there was a library, and every time you finished a level you could come back and check out the next chapter. And that was something really, really cool. I wish you could get a real life version of that child's book, because it was a really nice story, really cute. I loved it so much. And yeah, that's something I really enjoyed as well. Another thing that I liked, again, if this fits to the space theme, is that all the levels were different kind of galaxies. So you were on the spaceship and Mario was shooting off into distant galaxies, and these were different kind of levels, and that was so creative and so awesome. I really liked that. Also, the music was just amazing. So many great tunes, a couple of tunes that I really loved and think that these are the best tunes so far in Super Mario games. And I think the soundtrack was just amazing. It was fitting, it was perfect. Was fitting the universe galaxy theme, and also, as always, was cute and fun and really cool and engaging. I love the soundtrack. To the cover, the Nintendo 3D All-Stars cover, as you already might know, isn't my favorite. It's just not my cup of tea. These compilation covers are not my cup of tea. But the original Super Mario Galaxy cover on the Wii is amazing. I really like it. I think I would give it a 9 out of 10. I like the lettering. I like that it's simple and straightforward, and it just shows Mario soaring around the space with these stars and the lettering and the spaceship, and that's it. And I really like it. Yeah, it's a great cover. Another thing that I really liked about this game was just, again, the addiction. You had to collect stars like in almost every Mario game, and different kind of coins. They had new power-ups. There was like a black suit where Mario could soar around the sky and collect purple coins. That was something really great. And yeah, the gameplay in general was so addicting because of all these new things that they introduced. One thing I didn't like so much were the motion controls. In theory, on paper, I really like the motion controls. They are great and fun. And also in Super Mario Galaxy, they were fun. There are lots of parts where you have to use the motion controls in the game. And lots of times I didn't have a problem at all. But there were a couple of times where I kind of was sitting there twisting my angle and trying to move Mario on a ball throughout a course. And it just didn't what I wanted it to do. And I was always readjusting the motion controls, which you could do with the R1 trigger. But again, sometimes it felt kind of hard to control. And maybe it's not the game's fault, maybe it's just my fault. Again, I like motion controls, but lots of times I'm kind of on the fence with it because it's not doing what you want it to do, even though you are refocusing the motion controls. But maybe it's something that just didn't translate very well from the Wii version, because again, I played it on the Switch, I never played it on the Wii, and maybe back on the Wii with a remote control it's a totally different experience. I don't know that because again, I haven't played it on the Wii. I just played it on the Switch, and yeah, that's something I didn't like so much. But other than that, I love this game. I really enjoyed it. Again, it's my favorite Mario now, and the whole thing about this collection that I like is that you can see the way they progress, the way they evolve the games, and going from Super Mario 64, which is the first 3D Mario game, to Super Mario Sunshine, to Super Mario Galaxy, was so cool to see the way they kind of transformed these games. And I think the peak is Super Mario Galaxy, and I really, really loved it. So what do I give Super Mario Galaxy? I gave Super Mario 64 an 8.5 out of 10. Great game, awesome soundtrack, addicting gameplay. I wasn't fond so much of the level design as well as the controls, but Super Mario Sunshine was just awesome. I gave it a 9 out of 10. Awesome graphics, they improved the graphics, they improved the level design, the gameplay also, they improved that. I loved the summer holiday theme that they had, the island, and that you had to shed light on the island again and clean it and stuff. That was really awesome. I love this game so much. But Super Mario Galaxy, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. I absolutely love it. Again, I think it's the best of the bunch here. And I can't wait to play Super Mario Galaxy 2 because I've never played this as well. I never owned a Wii, I never owned this game. So maybe I will get my hands on a copy and play it on my Wii U. Or after all these years, I finally get a Wii and play it on the original hardware. Or maybe they will re-release it on the Switch as well, because I would absolutely get it and play it. And the reason is because Super Mario Galaxy is, I think, now my favorite Super Mario 3D game. And it even beat my favorite, which was Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, that's it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I see you in the next one. All the best and take care. Bye bye.